Come join me on Rumble, where I have two channels. Here we go. We have Tom Kvichak channel, where I am a premium creator. You can see some of the videos I have here. I have workbench videos, many of them, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on Tom's Trains, I have videos Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m., travel videos, and electronic videos. And also, here's the workbench stuff that I have right here. This is my current project at the workbench. So check me out, Tom Kvichak or Tom's Trains. And here's the schedule: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Rumble, and also Wednesday on that other one, ScrewTube. The Deland Train Show on July the 12th, 2025 at Volusia County Fairgrounds. We spent about 2.5 hours there, and I'm going to show you what Debbie got first. And she started off at the Zitnik table and the 25-cent stuff. And she got this one big long drawing that I'll show here. Okay, there we go. I had to lay this out on the living room floor. Debbie got this at the Zitnik table, the 25-cent table. It was all folded up right here. But it says, Live a Luca Loco lines.
Has
right
anybody heard that name before?
I don't know. $0.25.
How long do you think that is?
So also, she picked up these things right here: a little tank car and a locomotive. They're non-functional. I mean, they're just. It's good looking. I mean, it's not really prototypical, you know, really thick handrails and stuff like that. It's heavy, but you know, just for display or stuff like that. 25 cents each at the 25-cent table. So she got that stuff there. And Debbie likes to do some decorate vases and other things for Christmas and donate them to Habitat for Humanity. So she got this to put on one of the vases, and these are marked as ornaments, but she'll use that for whatever she does to donate. She got a big old badge, Trains That Make Dreams Come True, Lionel 2005, right there. That was at the 25-cent table also. And this is marked $8, Mogul Type 260. It's on a nice piece of tin. It's marked $8, but she paid 25 cents for that one also. Alright, so that's the one she's got on her own. Now, I took her up to this one table, and I showed her, you know, they had some spikes. Alright, here we go, some N scale stuff, some HO stuff. Get some on the whole train. Got some spikes free. Alright. Good morning, how you doing today? Wanted to use her little bag to put the spikes in, and she asked the lady if she could have the whole box because they were free. I says, don't be greedy. I was just going to take 4, but then this was laying there in the box also, and Debbie wanted to know how much that was, and so she said 10 cents. So she didn't have 10 cents, so she gave the lady $1, and she said, I feel bad about saying that I wanted the whole box, so you just keep the change. Okay, so that's everything that Debbie got. Now let me show you the spikes. I got 4 of the best looking ones. I mean, you know, they're rusted, but they're not in too bad a shape, except for one. The head of it's dinged up a little bit, but the other ones were all bent in really bad shape. But I pulled 4 of them out of there. All right, so there was one table where it was $3 for everything at the table. Now, let me get this stuff out of the way so I could show you this. I'm going to put it on the other camera. All right, now everything was $3. So these are on wood. Okay. Now they had a bunch of curved track also. They were all $3, and they had a couple of more of these that were longer. I didn't want to get all of them, but this one's unique because you can see how the points work here. The whole thing turns, and you know you have a stationary point there. And then this one here is a little bit different. This is the conventional way that you normally see a turnout, okay, where that nothing here operates. But I like this one here. I thought both of them were like that, but it's just this one here that's like that. Okay, $3 each for those. Okay, so now they had a bunch of these, but I only got a couple of them. Now this is a wood kit that somebody had already started on. Okay, that's wood there, and then it's metal on the ends. And so here's the other one, the other side. A bunch of wires and stuff in here, and decals, and some other stuff for the bottom. No trucks or anything like that. There's some ladders. These are plastic ladders. And here's some metal also. I guess that's the frame for the boxcar. Yeah, it looks like the frame for the door. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Like, oops, this way. Okay. So, not bad. $3 for that one. And another one. Same thing, $3 for this also. It's a little bit different, but the inside on the door is all wood. And now this one is a little bit heavier wood, but it has the metal ends on it. And it has a couple extra ends and ladders and decals in it also, and a couple extra pieces of wood. And it got some extra parts in here for the covers for locomotive trucks. So some extra stuff in here that went to something else. So $12 altogether for this. All right, so we're getting to some better stuff.
Everything is $3.
Okay.
What a deal.
I know. Even these right here? Okay. All right, so let me put this back over here. At Me Loves Trains, right before I left, I was going through some of the stuff, and he had a couple of bins over there, had this up there, and he had $10 on there. This is the only thing that I bought for the price that was marked on there, and it's 3 billboards: pet food, Sherwin-Williams paint, and Fisk tires. He had a couple of these, and then he had another one too. You'll see it in the video. So that's that.
All kind of good stuff. Okay. Old Dutch. Okay. Eight packs of billboards. All right.
All right, so I got a bunch of scratch building stuff. So let's go back down here again. Okay, so this one, I guess the guy gave it to me. He didn't realize he did give it to me, and I didn't really know that he gave it to me because, you know, these things were up in a bin in tubes, and this was in a box, and you know, and he said, you know, make an offer. So, you know, I looked at all this, and this was about $32 for all this. Let me tell you what this is. 10 pieces HO, or 24 inch, no, 20 pieces 8x8 for $8. 10 pieces 24 inches 10x10 for $4. 44 pieces 1x12 for $12. This one's marked $2. 2x10 Mount Albert scale lumber. 8 24-inch ones. And this is Kapler mill lumber scribe siding. Got $6. So that came out to what, 6, 8, and 4. That's 18, 20, $32. So I offered him $20 for this. So he said 25. I said okay. So now he set this, and I handed it to him. He set this down like this on top of this thing right here, and I gave him the money, and he got a bag, picked that up, put all this stuff in the bag, and I didn't realize it until later on, but Northeast Lumber scribe siding, 3/32 clapboard by 1/16, 10 pieces right there. That looks like 24 inches. Yep, 24 inches long. So he had it marked $33 on that. So he gave that to me by mistake. So I lucked out on that one there. So got all this stuff for $25 right here. All scratch building stuff.
First boiler and welding. Okay, all right. Make an offer. Okay, got stuff on the floor too. Got some Campbell stuff down here.
I don't need to know that. I just need to know how much money. $15.
Now, the good stuff. The reason I went there to buy something, and I actually bought something that I wanted. Okay. The Telk factory. Now, he had another one of the coaling station and a couple of other Campbell's kits, but I seen this one here. He had $60 on it. I offered him 50. Did I get it for 50 or 55? I think I paid 55 for it, but it's well worth it. Telk factory number 399. I could not get everything back in the box the way it was packed, but you know, I never can get it. But 4 bags of stuff and a bunch of sticks. a lot of cardboard stuff, and lots of drawings, like 3 pages of drawings. Well, was it 2 or 3 pages of drawings? Yeah, 3 pages of drawings, and then the instructions with itemized stuff on it, so that's even better. So okay, so that is everything that we got. So I think I did pretty good.
A bunch of lighthouses. Too big. HO scale. O. $5 for that. Okay, I just bought a Campbell's kit from here. Alrighty.
Satisfied. And the next train show is in Melbourne. And this gentleman, he said he'll have some more kits. And I thought he was buying the stuff from a hobby shop, but he is selling it for a hobby shop. I'm not quite sure which hobby shop he's selling it for. I wonder if it's TRF Trains, but I don't think I've ever seen any of the Campbell's kits at TRF Trains. But he said he's selling it for a hobby shop. I didn't ask which one, but that's not bad. He'll have some more in Melbourne, so I'll get that. And the guy that I got all the scratch building stuff from, I had his card here. I don't know what it is with it. It was Mo Moore, I think his name was Morris. It's a Boy Scouts of America card. He's from Jacksonville. One of his relatives up in Virginia passed away, and he had all kind of stuff. Yeah, it said he had like a 3 or 4 car garage full of stuff. He was a woodworker. No layout. I said, it's just like I went to an estate sale. The guy had a 3 car garage. He was a woodworker there also. I bought all kind of model railroad stuff, but he didn't have a layout. And he said, this guy also, no layout. He just built stuff. And he had a Campbell's kit in there, but I think he had $90 for it, and I'm not sure which one it was. I think in the video, I just went past it real quick. But I had already bought this, and I had my eye on all that scratch building stuff there. So he'll be back at Deland in October. So I'm looking forward to going to Melbourne and Deland to get some more stuff, and this is going to keep me busy after I get finished with the coaling station. And if you haven't been keeping up with what I've been doing on the coaling station, I just finished this back part right here. I got all these X braces in. I had to do it a different way than they had said, and I got it stuck in there just like that. I'm going to have to paint it though. I just wanted to make sure it all fit together. And these X braces in here are double stacked, and there's a 1/32 inch gap going down. That's what this styrene is in the middle for, to keep the gap in there, because that's where the string goes down for the buckets. So getting there with that one there. So this is going to be fun putting together after I finish the coaling station. So that's it for the train show haul at Deland. Now, I got 38 minutes of video for just the vendors. And then, well, I got that rendering right now on the other computer. And also, I got footage from First Coast Model Railroad Society of their layout, and N-Scale, Orlando N-Track, their layout. I got a lot of good footage of there. And also, we went to the barn afterwards, and I got a lot of good footage of the HO scale model railroad there in the barn. So I'm going to be busy rendering some more videos, and I got to put this one together and add the other clip of that long drawing that Debbie got for a quarter at the Zitnik's table. Okay, so that's it. And so until next time, we'll see ya, and have fun with whatever you're doing.
At the end of the day, yeah, it's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you gotta feel good at the end of the day. It's all that matters. Oh, I pray just to feel good.